What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a schedule reveal for the 2005 MG Cup Series season. So without further ado, let's get into it. Obviously, we're starting the season off big with the Daytona 500. Then we go from Daytona to Homestead Miami Speedway for a race around the road course. Then we leave Homestead and go over to California. And on the way back over from the west side, we come to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Then we stop at Atlanta for one of two races here at that track this season. Then we go to Kentucky Speedway. And then once we leave Kentucky, we go to Bristol. Then we go to Texas. Riverside is back on the schedule once again. It'll be interesting to see how that race goes because it went pretty well last season. Then we go from Riverside to Talladega for the second big super speedway race of the year. Then we go from Talladega to South Boston, a new track that's on the schedule. I just figured I'd put that on the track because on the schedule because it's a pretty cool track. Next we go to Lowe's Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600. Then Portland makes its debut on the schedule. Then we go from Portland to to Milwaukee. Then we go to Michigan for our third super speedway race. And by super speedway, I mean tracks 2 miles or bigger. Then we go from Michigan to Infineon. Then we leave Infineon, go to Daytona once again for the Pepsi 400. That's our fourth super speedway of the season. Then we go to Chicagoland, New Hampshire, Pocono for our fifth super speedway race of the season, Indianapolis for our sixth, then Watkins Glen. Then Texas World is on the schedule. That's our seventh super speedway race of the season. And then Texas Motor Speedway. Then Darlington, Bristol, North Wilkesboro makes its debut this season. And then we head to Las Vegas once again. Then we go back to Talladega. That's our 8th super speedway race of the season. Then Pocono for our 9th and I believe final super speedway race of the season. Then Lowe's, Martinsville, Atlanta, Phoenix, and Rockingham. Then the season finale at Homestead, which was a pretty crazy race last season, so thank goodness for the added banking. But yeah, that was a quick little schedule reveal. And now it's time to get on to the Clash. Our first ever Clash happens right here at Bowman Gray for the before the 2005 season. So without further ado, let's get into that. And I know you hear my chair squeaking. Trying to be as still as possible, but I am not in a comfortable position. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. And now we are ready. So yeah, welcome to Bowman Gray Stadium. It is time for the Clash here. Let me edit the game's volume real quick so you guys can hear. That is not what I'm looking for. Here it is. There we go. So anyways, the green flag is out, as you can see. We are racing at Bowman Gray. Matt Kenseth, your leader. And contact already being made back there. Jeff Gordon just moved the 86 car out of the way. Chris Mack was way sideways coming out of turn 4. A little bit of contact was made there. You see the left front of that 86. And around goes Bill Elliott. Another car spinning. Elliott Sattler. Bill Elliott, your fan vote winner to get into the Busch Clash. Or not Busch Clash, but the Clash at the Coliseum. Or at the stadium, I should say. Matt Kenseth, your leader, as the caution is out. So yeah, the Clash, a special little event here before the season. That's Mark Martin in the Pennzoil 9 car, driving that car for a one-off here. They just turned the 6 upside down and made it a 9. This race doesn't count for any points or anything. It's just for money and bragging rights. But we're about to go green once again here. Green flag back in the air. We're racing here at Bowman Gray. Here comes Casey Kane to the inside. Kane and Kenseth side by side down the back straightaway Further back, guys that wrecked, they're battling each other back there. Look at Ted Christopher on the inside of the 88 of Dale Jarrett. Now Christopher might be in an underfunded car, but he's got laps turned here at Bowman Gray. Wheel and modified driver, knows how to get his way around this track. 19 of Jeremy Mayfield in the field as well, but the mid-pack battle is where it's craziest at, because look at all of this. Ryan Newman in the middle, all that as well. Cars are everywhere. Look at Jamie McMurray here down on the bottom, right behind Chris Mack as he dives in behind the 24. About turned Jeff Gordon sideways there. Look at him. He's beating up the back, excuse me, the back bumper of that 24 car. Look at this. What an angle that was. The 86 screeching off of turn 2 or turn 4 there, it seems, and around he goes off the bumper of, was that Jamie McMurray that sent him around, and he's getting hit by everybody. There's a big crash on the back straightaway, and another hit late for good measures from Elliott Sadler. Caution comes out again. Let's take a look at what just happened. Jamie McMurray, yeah, he did get into the back of that 86. Looks like that little feud between the two is kind of carrying over. Remember last season at Phoenix when McMurray got into the back of the 86, sent him around. The 86 came back out on track, put him in the wall. So it looks like they're still not done with each other here. Might have a rivalry brewing here. Look at the 86, got sideways off of turn 4 as well. The rear end damage clearly getting to him. Backs it across the line. Caution's out again. Casey Kane, your leader. We'll be right back after this. And green flag back in the air. And now we've got lap cars starting on the inside as well here. Chris Mack trying to fight for his lap back sideways off of turn 2. Rubbing against that 9 car. Still slipping and sliding. Oh, all over the back bumper. Just moved Casey Kane up the racetrack. He's in the wall. Casey Kane up into the outside wall. They're 3 wide for the lead. Mark Martin in the 9. The other 9 down on the inside. Chris Mack still sliding, trying to stay on the lead lap, but it's not going to be enough. 2 Roush Racing cars behind him there. Or to his inside, I should say. Casey Kane up here fighting for the lead still. His teammate, the 19 of Jeremy Mayfield, a lap down as well. Cars destroyed. Oh, Brian Vickers up into the outside wall. And I guess I should mention this race consists of all the winners and pole sitters from the previous season, as well as a fan vote winner and the previous Rookie of the Year. Which is why we are here at Bowman Gray. And the Clash will be moving from track to track each season. It'll be randomized each year. Oh, and Chris Mack is going around once again up into the outside wall. He's having a rough time here today. He spins, collects the 25 of Brian Vickers. He's going to keep it straight for now. They're still rolling. Still green. Oh, hard into the wall. Tony Stewart. That's going to bring out the caution. He went in head on with Ryan Newman. And this race has been chaos so far. Oh, Chris Mack finally got back up to Jeff Gordon, just spun him out, coming out of the pits and just gunned it right into him. Wow. That's one way to get your payback. The green flag is in the air. And we're racing. Mark Martin's still going. Chris Mack doing Chris Mack things. The 2 9 cars are side by side for the lead. Mark Martin and Casey Kane. Martin in the Ford, Kane in the Dodge. And that Pennzoil number 9 of Mark Martin trying to fight back on the high side. Casey Kane down low, trying to take the lead. They're not sure what they were doing. But a lot of torn up race cars here today. Oh my goodness, that was loud. That scared me. Chris Mack takes out Jeff Gordon once again. Seems we've been having problems with him all day. Was Not expecting that to be a rivalry because Chris Mack, as he spins him out again, Chris Mack looked up to Jeff Gordon as a kid. He looks at him as the GOAT of NASCAR, but here in the MG Cup Series, it's a different story. Green flag back in the air. We're about to finish this thing off here. Here comes Rusty Wallace in the second place. They still have to navigate the lap traffic. That 19 of Jeremy Mayfield, a lap down, in the way. They're trying to get by him here. Mayfield still in the way. Rusty Wallace has nowhere to go, but he's right there behind that 19 machine. The 19 staying low on Mark Martin here, so Martin has to take these corners a little bit wider, and that's not going to help them. They're kind of even at this point. One being held up, the other stuck on the high side, being freight trained a little bit. But since that 19 is slow on the straights, that's allowing Mark Martin to keep the lead, at least for now. Rusty Wallace still trying to figure out a way past that 19 of Mayfield. Mayfield just in the way, trying to fight for the lead lap in case we get another caution here. Look at this angle. Wallace and Martin. And now down the backstretch into turn 3. Same deal. Rusty Wallace is going to edge ahead for a second there. Mayfield got a little bit of separation. Created some space. Mark Martin trying to fight back on the high side. Rusty Wallace is going to clear him here through 3 and 4. Mark Martin right on his back bumper though, not letting him get away. Now look at Casey Kane to the inside of Mark Martin once again. Kane charging late, but maybe a little too late here. That number 9 Dodge is fast, but it may not catch the 2 of Rusty Wallace. Rusty driving this new Dodge here today. A lot of drivers driving their old cars, as the Dodge is getting a new body style next season, or this season. Some drivers choosing their old cars, some in their new ones. And now look at Mark Martin diving back to the inside. Rusty Wallace a little slow through 3 and 4. And now it goes a little wide, and then that's going to allow Martin to close back in. They do still have to deal with the lap car of Jeremy Mayfield, but look at Mark Martin back on the inside of Rusty Wallace. They're side by side, coming to 2 to go. This is what the clash is all about. This is good short track racing. Look at the 41 of Casey Mears up into the mix. Mears with heavy rear end damages in 4th, looking at 3rd. Can he possibly do something here? White flag in the air. One more time around for Mark Martin as he clears the 2 of Rusty Wallace. Can Rusty do anything about it? Does not look like he will, as he falls way back. Oh, Mark Martin messed up the entry into 3, but he got back down to the bottom. Mark Martin is going to win the first ever clash in the MG Cup Series. Wow, how about that for a quick little shootout here at Bowman Gray, as Mark Martin gets the win. So if that doesn't get you excited for this season, I don't know what will. But unfortunately, that's going to do it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope to see you guys next race, and until then, peace.